Mark, just sort of, summer's over, and how important is the summer and 7-on-7 important to Thompson football?
I think it's important to us because there's not a play that we're going to run offensively. We play with the same guys that's going to be on the field. We don't swap linebackers out. We play with the same player. So, I mean, I don't see nothing but a plus from it. There's a lot of things out there. You don't tackle obviously, but you're running around, you're running plays, you're running schemes. You got your kids together, you're competing. I see nothing but good. I wish we could do more of it, but we love it here. We've done it everywhere I've been. I think it's an asset to your team.
Just now transitioning to the fall, what have you seen so far in the early days?
Just the cohesion of our players. They're a really close group, and you can't coach that closeness. You can't, you can pray about it and hope, your kids are like that. But right now we got great cohesion between the players. They practice very smart. When we do our one-on-one periods, it's like I tell them, practice like a champion. Take care of your teammates. Don't get aggravated at one because something goes wrong, and just practice like champions, because we have to do, especially this time of year, we have to do a lot of ones versus ones to see the speed of the game and all that stuff. So I think it's a close team. I couldn't ask for a better offseason. We had a great off. We didn't have any instances. We didn't have any disciplinary stuff. So I thought it was a great offseason, and it's carried over so far to fall camp.
What's that say to your leaders like Trent and some others?
Well, and they've been here a while,
right?
And we're blessed to have there's a good and a bad. The good is they've been here a while. If there's a negative, you got to avoid. Is there complacency? Is there, hey, this is third day of fall camp. I know the week of game we can't do that. And the coaches have done a great job of today matters. Today, like Coach Brian said, get this day back. So I think it's great. And there's not one thing really to complain about as far as our effort, our skills. We're ahead. Obviously, with the way the summer rules and the off-season rules are, you can get a lot of work now that you used to have to cram in the summer days. But so they're a good group so far, Jeff. I'm happy with them.
What have you seen your two quarterbacks this year?
Just a lot of great plays. I mean, obviously Trent has been making plays and been here since a long time ago, and Jahari has just put in time and effort. And he's just going to ninth grade, and physically he's grown a lot. He's got a great guy ahead of him that treats him like a brother, teaches him all the protections, teaches him the things that he's going to have to know when that time comes. And Jahari does the things that you ask him to do. He practices every play like he's going to start the next game or have to go in at a spur of the moment. So he's behind the film, and I'm really proud of him. You watch film, and we're running the play, and he's behind it on air doing what he's supposed to do. If it's a play action, if it's a sprint out run, if it's whatever. But he's worked hard, and he's putting himself in a position to be a really good quarterback.
Your schedule is not the easiest to put together every year. This year you got two heavyweights right off the get-go with Central Phoenix City, Clay Chalkville. Talk about just, your kids trying to get ready. Said you're not going to be able to ease into the schedule this year.
Yeah, no. They were in the shape we are at Central, and so I texted Coach and I said, hey, if you don't find nobody in the next little bit, let me know. Let's just play each other, and I have to hunt somebody down. And he hit me right back. He said, I'm with you, and so we're going to go there this year. He'll come here next year, and then same thing with Clay. I mean, Clay, they got as many numbers as we do. They got really good football players. They're a really good team. We haven't ever had an easy schedule, but this year is going to be really with Clay up the week right after Central, and then we play the full season of region games. Then we go, and we got a really good Florida team coming up here the last game. So I'm really happy with our schedule. And like you said, it's not easy to put together. We lost the Georgia schools this year for some reason. Something about in-state games or something for them. But no, our schedule's good, and we're looking forward to it.